this element of the Republican Party that is the element that makes a lot of news in terms of their positions on social issues, in terms of their extremist views on aspects of culture, on the Constitution, on all sorts of areas of government, has now crossed the line, in my opinion, into just being completely incoherent and just presenting nothing that's even related to the real world. And an example of that is Congressman Markwayne Mullin. Markwayne Mullin is a guy we've talked about in the past. He had this quote a couple of months ago where he said, if we raise the minimum wage, all of a sudden hamburgers at McDonald's are going to cost $20. And people said to me, listen, David, he was just being metaphorical. He wasn't saying literally a hamburger would cost $20. He was just saying if the minimum wage goes up, it's going to force up prices. Okay, maybe that was just an analogy. Let's listen to his latest comment, or rather, I'll tell you about it. 4 branches of government should be working together. 4 branches? I thought there were only 3. What did he say? He said, this country isn't ran. I'm reading it the way he said it, okay? So I know this is a very weird thing to listen to. This country isn't ran by just one individual. It's ran by 4 branches, but 3 branches that are in control of this. As long as those 3 branches control it, then we all have to figure out how to negotiate. Not all of us is going to get 100% of what we want, but we should do what's right. I can't understand a lot of this comment. It's only a couple of lines long, but it's even after reading it 10 or 20 times this morning, Lewis, I still don't really understand what he's talking about. But what's clear is he's talking about the country being run, or ran, as he said, by 4 branches of government, of which 3 need to take some kind of action. Is he referring to religion as the 4th branch of government, which the Constitution strictly forbids? Is he referring to the Republican Party as the 4th branch of government? Isn't this just kind of a basic thing, the 3 branches of government?
Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about this. I just really can't even understand. I have no idea what he could possibly be referencing, what he could possibly be trying to include into the branches of government. I mean, it's possible that he just might not know that there are only 3, or maybe he thinks, maybe he's just trying to be clever and including something that we can't figure out.
When I covered his story about his comment about if we raise the minimum wage, hamburgers will be $20. Remember, people were saying I'm taking it out of context. He was just speaking metaphorically. Is he also speaking metaphorically about the 4 branches of government, or is this time, do we agree he's just saying a lot of nonsense? And maybe this is actually the explanation. I'm actually thinking a little more creatively here. Maybe this is why the John Boehner-led House of Representatives, the Republican-controlled House of Representatives, has done nothing, because they've been sitting around waiting for this 4th branch of government to pass bills or something. Is that possible?
That would be a shocking revelation if we learned that all these Republicans thought there was another branch of government. But when it comes to Markwayne Mullin, all you really need to do is look at a picture of the guy to realize that there's really not much going on upstairs.
But Lewis, isn't that ad hominem? Shouldn't we really be listening to what he says rather than his appearance?
We've done both, David.
Okay. And you're not impressed with either, is what you're telling me.
No, not in the least, no.